Yeah, you know, I did an RGGT session yesterday, but you know, we're gonna fucking do it right now. We're gonna do it right now. I don't care. Okay. Welcome to RGGT. I'm your matriarch and I can't... what? What am I supposed to do now? Do you know what? Welcome to RGGT. I just lost 40% of my body's water supply crying to this shit game. Okay. Listen, we're officially in therapy mode right now. We're officially in an RGG therapy session. And you know, I just want to let you guys know that for one thing, I appreciate all of you guys that stood with me, that stuck with me and hung out while I was going through that ending of this journey. Thank you. This ending was very hurtful. Very hurtful. I will say though that this and 6 can, like, they're kind of tied for me in terms of like how hurt I am. I actually think that 6 hurt me more. In this game, I don't think I cried as much throughout. In 6, I was bawling a lot. In 6, I was crying a lot. In this one, I've teared up, right? But I think the ending of this game hit me really hard. If some of you guys were here during like when I was doing side quests and things like that, like there are things that kind of like make you tear up. I will say though, when I was doing the karaoke completion, I was crying at the karaoke bar. I really appreciate that they gave him closure because he's been alone, obviously. He's been alone and he's just been doing what people tell him to do because that's the agreement that he made. So having the kids, having our kids tell him all of these things that they're doing and that they're all doing well, I think that really helps. It sucks because I think as Shishido had to come to that conclusion, like everybody outside of the Yakuza doesn't care what we deal with. They do not care about what happens in the underworld. They don't care, right? He had to swallow that pill. But I think Kiryu getting closure, I think he had to accept that he was the one that needed the kids more than they needed him, right? And like, granted, like they did need him for a while, showing him all of that. He did a good job. He taught them enough and had enough influence on them, showed them how to be good humans, because they wouldn't be doing the things that they're doing if they didn't have him as their example, right? That was so hurtful. Holy shit, that was so hurtful. I feel for him though, because he said that he just feels like he's in limbo. He can't give them anything. He can't give them a note. He can't communicate with them. He can't tell them that he misses them. The fact that they said that no one believes that he's dead, I think that speaks volumes. But at the same time, like, that's so hurtful. Seeing him cry was not the move. Like, that shit hurt so bad. And we're not gonna gloss over it. I think Kuroda did fantastic. He deserves awards for this. Not just this game, obviously, but if we're gonna be talking about like this performance specifically, he deserves multiple awards for this. Ricky Yasin got a rival. Look, I 100% agree. Agreed. That Rikia scene, that was fucked up. That hurt me so bad. The writing team is unmatched. They are so good at what they do. This was a different kind of hurt though, right? Like, obviously, the Rikia scene hurt really, really bad, okay? But the context around this ending scene to me is so much like, it's so much bigger, right? There's so much more like built up behind it. So it's difficult to say that they're rivaled because the situations are totally different. Like, he's known these kids for years. He knew Rikia for a game. Like, I'm not downplaying it by any means. Like, I was weeping, okay? But it is different. I can't say it's the best one because I've had so many instances where I've just been emotional because the place Kiryu's found himself. Oh, dude, that whole thing with what's his name? The guy who looks like an ugly mouse, the one who took away Shishido and said that he can keep Nishitani company. They took them to be Daidoji agents? Is that what I'm understanding? Because, bro, what the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. That is wild. And when Hanawa said that someone was gonna come and pick up Nishitani, like another Daidoji person was gonna come pick up Nishitani, I didn't even think about that possibility. You know what I mean? I don't know why the dots didn't, I don't know. I think I was too concentrated. So you lose some of this in 7 because obviously you're playing it from Ichi's perspective. So you don't see all that dialogue in between our legends, right? Our boys. You don't see that. So to see how sad, he genuinely looked so sad, Daigo. He genuinely looked so sad that he could not address Kiryu normally. It felt like he just wanted to reach out for him. When he was trying to fucking tell Majima, we've never met. You don't know me, I don't know you. When he was telling Majima we had never met, and Majima was really like, are you for real? Like, I felt so bad. Like, I was so hurt because I feel like there was a moment, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong because I was fucking emotional, but I felt like there was a moment where Majima actually, like, his eyes were sad. His eyes were sad. I think I need to take a breather from our main guys because your girl is tired. Your girl's exhausted. And then what the fuck with Hanawa at the end being like, I had another opportunity to know you. Bitch, who are you? How are you going to say that and then all of a sudden Kiryu's just gonna go on his vacation? We're just gonna gloss over, right? Whomst? Because if he knew that that was the name that Kiryu used before, then that means that he had to have been somebody from that game, correct? So I'm trying to think of anybody. So I'm fucking sitting here like, okay, I didn't do the taxi missions. Could it have been somebody who was like with him when he was doing taxi? Wow. Fucking noodles? Do we know you from serving you noodles? Like, what? I don't know. That was tripping me out really bad. And that old guy in the wheelchair, the boss of everybody, I'm wondering if he's letting Kiryu do all of these things because he knows that he is such a force by himself. Like, and this is not just because I'm biased, right? Like, we all know I love Kiryu to the ends of the earth. But I firmly believe that Kiryu could do whatever the fuck he wants. He does not need to be in this agreement if he really was like, I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa. So I think he could just deal with it if he so decided, I don't want to do this anymore. This soundtrack is something else. The Sega sound team does not miss. I said this yesterday too. They just, all I'm saying is that they better be paying the sound team. That's all I'm saying. They better be paying and showing gratitude to the sound team, because they really go above and fucking beyond. Like they're just so good. They really put so much effort into this game. And if I find out that they didn't, I would be surprised. I don't like that they used real girls and then did like the fake hearts and stuff. Like when you get the answer right, it's very similar to like when you get the answer right in Zero and stuff, where there's like hearts around their head. And I was like, oh no. I was saying this, I think I might have said it on stream the day after I was playing the cabaret, but like for me, when I'm on camera and I have like makeup and stuff, like not anymore because I don't wear foundation and stuff, but when I would be in school or like on stage and stuff and I had foundation, I had my eyeliner and yada yada, and you have cameras and lights on you, you're fucking sweating. Do you understand? You are sweating. And I just, from my one encounter at the cabaret, that's what it felt like I was looking at. I was literally watching Kason just fucking sweating under a camera, trying to like give weird POV interaction. Oh, yuck. It gives me the ick. Get some moldy smile fries. Bro, the fucking gift box that killed me. I was like that because when I don't remember what it was, and I don't know if it was fries, but when I gave her the gift, I fully expected her to have said gift in hand. If I gave her, I don't know, a fucking pastry, I expected it to be in her hand. Give me a real thing. But instead, when Kiryu gives her a gift, it's just a box. It's like a white box with a ribbon on it. And I'm like, this is awful. And I only did that segment with Kason. I think there's other girls too. So like, dude, no. Hard pass. I'm gonna have to do it for completion, and I'm gonna hate every second of it. I would much rather play the Sega arcade mini games than do that bullshit, but I have to do that. Okay, let me do this. Let me get some music on. It's Sunday and we finished the game. So speedrun 0 through 7 before Infinite Wealth. Would I do that again? Probably. Would I give myself a bit more grace? Yes. I do not think I would ever recommend somebody to do what I did. Would I do it again, knowing that I have all of the knowledge I have now? Yes. I can't do this stuff without you. For real, for real. Thank you guys for being here. And just being there for me through my emotions, because that's all I have. But I am gonna go. I need to finish my dinner. I need to drink some fucking water. I need to wash my eyes because I cried and cried and cried and I'm tired. So, okay. So I'll see you guys on Instagram. I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'll see you guys in Friends Chat tomorrow. I'll just see you. All right. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye, 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 bye.